Laura Guccione here with Yoga Wrap Spine Support. For toned arms and an open heart, I have 2 steadfast poses every day. 5 sun salutations and a handstand. We'll start at the top of our mat, palms facing each other and extend through your ring finger. Your feet are grounded down and you're lifting the energy up. Inhale deeply as you ring the hands forward. Come around, drop the head, and jump, or you can walk into downward dog. We're going to hold this for a count of 30 seconds. I'm going to open the palms wide. Push down with the index knuckle. Extend into the elbows. Extend the elbows to the shoulders. Roll the biceps out. Let the scapula come to the waist. Suck the gut in as you bring the hips back farther. Extend through the inner groin. Open the back of the hamstrings and the knees as you extend the heels down. And we'll go for 15 more seconds. I'm constantly pushing and extending back. Drop the head. Straighten the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On an inhalation, eyes come forward. As I cross over the shoulders to the wrists, I'm going to rotate the biceps out and take the gaze forward. Keeping the elbows close to the body and the thighs engaged, I'll come down. Hold it for 3 or 4 seconds. On an inhalation, take the elbows off to the side and into the waist. Feel free to put the knees down. I'm bringing the whole collarbone back. I'm bringing the outside of the shoulders back. And I'm extending the palm and the index knuckle. Inhale deeply as I come back into downward facing dog. Extending back. You can walk or jump the feet. If you're going to jump, bend the knees deeply. Take the tailbone up to the shoulders and drop the head. And take the arms up. 1, ready for 2? Extend the arms up. Come down. Drop the head. Downward facing dog. 30 seconds of extending back. I'm really going to lift the hips off of the femurs and separate them back. This is a great time to start internalizing the communication you have with your body. Look at the knees. Are they straight? Are they in alignment with the ankles? 15 more seconds. Reaching back. 10, 9, 8, 7. Can the outer heels go down more? Can the scapula extend the waist farther back? 3, 2, 1. On an inhalation, bring the shoulders over the wrist. Chaturanga. Inhale as I come up, pulling the sternum through. I'm going to keep the elbows bent as I extend back through the knuckles. Inhale deeply as I come up into downward facing dog. You can feel free to step down, to step closer. Drop the head. Tailbone is going up as the torso is draping forward. And come up. And number 3, I'm going to keep my weights nearby if you have these far out. Any kind of a weight that I can drape over my thigh. And I'm going to keep a strap handy. I want to have my strap shoulder width apart. The strap is going to be placed just below the elbows. So keep it handy and I'll show you. We're going to use it with variation. Inhale deeply. Palms up and around. Suck the gut in as I come down. And I can walk or jump into downward dog. 30 seconds. Do you see why this tones your arms? If you can't go for 30 seconds, go for 15. you really feel you need to come down, that's fine. Just add another second every day. 15 more seconds. You can even kill time if you need to by taking one foot in the center and lift the left leg. Extend back. Take the other foot down. Take the right leg up. Extend back. And downward dog into chaturanga or into plank pose. Bring the sternum through. Engaging the core as I come down. Inhale deeply. Lift that sternum, lift that sternum. Keeping the elbows bent. Why am I keeping the elbows bent? 2 reasons. Inhale up into downward dog. I'll tell you in just a minute. First, I want you to turn the right foot at a 45-degree angle and step forward with the left. Then I'm going to take my weight. Whoops. Then I'm going to take my weight and put it over my thigh. Then I'm going to take my strap. Iyengar Yoga, we love our props. And I'm going to put it just above my elbow. Now I will lift the arms up. The reason I'm using the weight on the thigh, I bet you feel it if you have one, it will extend the pelvic down farther. Now I'm going to think of my pubic bone going forward. And then my energy is going out the right inner groin so that I don't cross my groins. I'm going to lift the arms behind my ears and I'm really going to feel where the tailbone is in alignment to the pubic bone. Can you bring the tailbone towards the pubic bone? Now I'm going to lift that rib cage up. Extend the hands through the ring finger. And take the gaze up. Drop the shoulders, bring the arms back. So much length. Inhale deeply. I'll put it on this side. Go ahead and keep your strap. Wait a minute. 1 minute. Oh yeah. Inhale deeply. Now I'm going to go into downward dog. Turn the left foot at a 45 and step forward with the right. Once again with the weight and my strap, and take the arms up. If you are using a strap, you'll understand the length it gives the muscles as well as the extra tension it gives on the forearms. Remember, if you want toned arms, you have to do a little bit of toning, and toning takes effort sometimes. I'm going to reach high. I'm going to take the groin down and bring the tailbone towards the pubic bone. And now I'm going to lift up, extending through the left inner groin. Inhale deeply. The arms should be really warm. And take the gaze up. As I take the gaze up, I drop the shoulder blades. Inhale deeply as I come forward. And let back drop. And downward dog. Doing downward dog with the strap is wonderful. Rotate the biceps out. And step forward. Can you see happy? This is my life. This is real life yoga, huh? The arms up, out to the side. Suck the gut in as I come down. Is that like? I'm going to extend back into downward facing dog. And now we're getting warmed up. So now I want to think about extending through the outer hips back. Pushing with that index knuckle. Dropping the head. 30 seconds. Can I suck the gut in and bring the hips back farther? And 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I inhale deeply, plank where I pass through. Suck the gut in and engage the core as I come down into chaturanga. Keeping the elbows close to the body. Now I can start keeping my thighs off the ground. If I keep keep my arms bent, I'm engaging more muscle. And for me and other people with tight shoulders, it's an ability for the sternum to come through. The buttocks is soft. And downward facing dog. I'm going to turn the right foot in at a 45. Step forward with the left. Back to my props. If you don't want to use them, don't. I like them.
We're at 10 minutes.
Okay. Take the arms up. And hold the pose. It should be getting easier. It should be easier to understand how to lift the pubic bone forward. Inhale deeply. Take the gaze up. Come forward. Then if you feel like it, rise the left leg. Extend back through the left outer hip. Reach with the right foot. Reach with both hands. Bend deeply and reach back. And come up and downward facing dog. I bet you're feeling why this gives you toned arms. Left foot at a 45. Bring the right foot forward. Take the arms, whoops. Take the arms overhead. So you want to check that your rib cage is lined up correctly. So you don't want to be at an angle, you want to be straight ahead. And you want to feel, reach the arms up, feel the length from the thigh to the front of the hip to the front of the rib cage. And also bring that left rib cage forward. And take the gaze up. Come forward, extend through the arms. And reach back with the left foot. Reaching forward. Bend deeply and continue to reach as you come up. And take downward facing dog. And reaching back. Rotate out so that head can drop through. And walk forward. Go ahead and come down. Awesome. One more. Another little variation. Keep the strap handy. I'm going to come up and suck the gut in as I come down. Jump into downward facing dog. Extend back for 30 seconds. Index knuckle pressing down. Really feel that the forearms and the biceps are extending the bones back. Nice full breath so that the rib cage can release down. The hips can come back. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply as I come forward. Take the gaze forward, reaching the sternum through. Engage the thighs. Engage the obliques as I come down. Into chaturanga. Inhale deeply. Roll onto the top of the feet, keeping the elbows bent. And into upward or downward facing dog. This time I want you to take a deep inhalation and bring the right foot forward. Extend back with the left and then take the knee down. I'm going to take my strap on the forearms above the elbow and come up. And take the head back. Thinking of the left hip coming forward. Thinking of the right hip going down. Thinking of the pubic bone coming forward. I'm going to drop my head back. Can I bring the arms back more? And on an inhalation, And straighten both legs and drop the head and come up on the heel. Align the hips. Nice way to sneak in a hamstring. Good hamstring stretch. Extend back, and on an inhalation, I'm going to come forward with the left. Reaching that right foot back. Take the arms overhead and sink down. Really bring those arms behind you. A heavenly opening. Fantastic for cramps. Getting that front hips open. Take the chin up. And on a deep inhalation, coming down. Goes up on the hip, heel, and bring the foot back. Then walk the feet in. And take the arms up.